The Lord had to have been laughing inside, like, really? First of all, what's promised to me, I'm gonna I'm gonna rule over this world forever and ever. Anyway, you're gonna give me
already mine.
what's already mine.
And it's gonna be in righteousness.
And it's gonna be in righteousness, man.
You try to tempt him with food.
Like, you know, you hungry.
The Lord's gonna sit upon his throne forever and ever, man. And his dominion is everlasting. Esau's rule, that shit is getting ready to go in any moment.
Suffering is right now.
Yeah.
That's why I was trying to say, hold fast, that without asking, no man take thy crown.
Revelations 3 and 11. Behold, I come quickly. Hold fast that which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Him that overcometh, I will make a pillar in the temple of my power, and he shall no more go out. And I will write upon him the name of my power, and the name of the city of my power, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh out from heaven, from my power, and I will write it upon him my new name.
Yeah, so like the brother said earlier, we already got the victory, but you know, the crown is already there. We just got to endure this little short time of suffering, so that we can receive that eternal peace and that eternal glory. Don't go trying to seek your own crown, because it's not going to last. It's going to give you a short period of satisfaction, which is not really satisfying. It's just giving you the illusion of satisfaction.
Temple.
Right.
Corruptible crown is only accepted by corruptible niggas.
Right.
Look at celebrities. They got all this acclaim. Niggas is talking about two niggas rapping, more than they talking about stuff that actually affects their life. But the incorruptible crown, that comes with a what you would call it, a record with the Lord, like the scriptures say. There are those that perish, having no books written, but they have a record in the heavens. That's the incorruptible crown. You would be, man, every brother's gonna have their own book in the kingdom of heaven, man. It's gonna be the book of Barakazar, the book of Zadar. You know, everybody's gonna have their own. That's the real crown right there. That the Lord said, nah, you're gonna be written in existence. Everybody's gonna know.
It's like I said, I always been saying this, like these videos, you know, that we put up, you see us on the internet, hey, that's not going away.
Yeah.
The internet is from Yahweh Shalom Shah. You can't destroy that. You know? So, hey, I believe in the kingdom, we're going to be able to see each other, you know, in these videos right now, man.
Yeah.
There ain't going to be no server of YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be through the Spirit, man. You're going to be able to see brothers prophesy.
Yeah.
You know? Just like the prophets written down in the scriptures that we're reading, and you're going to be able to see the prophets.
They recorded it. That's what that is. The scripture. And going back to what you know, going back to what the brother said, man, you know, the devil always try to come, you know, these devils always try to come and offer you the blessings of this world for the truth. You know, they all, like, when you go read about Matthias, you read the book of Maccabees, they came to us like, hey, man, we know you're a renowned dude in the city, right? Hey, man, sin, because I think I him to sin and follow their way, then the rest of Jerusalem would have too, you know? But if they offer you the shit in this world, their so-called blessings, how much more do we have on this side? You got to think about that. If you offering me something, then I must got something greater even coming. You know, and when you go to Deuteronomy 28, when you start at the top, serving the Lord, or getting the serpents, or getting our enemies, which are our servants, that's a byproduct when it comes to serving the Lord. They're made for, when you go to, what is that, second address, it talks about, man, the other nations that come from Adam.
Yeah, 6.
You know? Yeah, 6, right?
Yeah, 6 and like 57, 56 down.
I think it's 60, 56, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, man, they said they'd be like unto the but spittle, man.
Yeah,
They're nothing, man.
Yeah.
They're nothing, man. We're going to get that, man. Scripture say what? In my Father's house there are many mansions. We got so much. It says what the things that we're going to get is not worthy to be compared to what the things that we see now, what we go through. You know? So all we got to do is cling on and hang on, man. You know, and what we gonna see is mind blowing. What Paul said he couldn't even utter what he saw in the spiritual realm.
I got from Sirach 44. Starting at 1, it says.
This is dealing with the incorruptible crown, like the brother mentioned. Basically, Your incorruptible crown is that everlasting legacy that you're gonna leave behind. All right, like King David, he left that legacy. Well, we can read his songs, read his prayers, get encouraged. You know, get intimate with the Most High. Like it's like you go through the different motions that David went through when you read his songs. He left that legacy behind, man. His battles, his encouragement, how he even came to being king over Israel.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, the times in which he was sorrowful. You know.
Everything, man.
Yeah, bro. You know what I mean?
Yep.
A real quick one when I jumped over there. 2 Ezra 14:14. Let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature, which tends to put off the corruptible flesh and the incorruptible spirit of Yahweh Shah. So we should be having on, right? This is Sirach 44, start at 1. It says, let us now praise famous men and our fathers that begat us. The Lord Yahweh have wrought great glory by them through his through his great power from the beginning. I was thinking of their words keep following in Revelation. It says, somebody's graphic. It says, such as did bear rule in their kingdoms, men renowned for their power, giving counsel by their understanding and declaring prophecies. Right?
King David, King Solomon, they were known to do that. All right. Go ahead.
Verse 4: leaders of the people by
you got the judges in Israel that did mighty works by the power of the Most High, delivering Israel out of the hand of their enemies. All right.
It says, leaders of the people by their counsels and by their knowledge of learning meet for the people, wise and eloquent in their instructions, such as found out musical tunes and rejected verses in writing. Rich men furnished with abilities, living peaceably in their habitations.
Because it was peaceful under Solomon for 40 years, right? And when you read about the glory in that time,
Talking about earthly glory.
Yeah.
The height of it right there.
Yeah. You had the queen of you had the queen come through. She came through and she was the man. She was startled by the wisdom of what Solomon had.
She looked at the doorkeeper like king. He was like, no, I'm the door guy.
It said when she looked around and saw how Solomon had everything in order, she gave up the ghost. Just passed out. You know what I mean? So it's just like, man, you see that when we have 40 years of peace at that time, you know. But to mistake the doorsman of Solomon, it's like, man, we were beautified. How much more when we're made perfect? How much more when we're made immortal? Not mortal. You know, that was us in a mortal state. How much more when we're immortal? You know. See, I always say, man, you know, we out on the highways and byways teaching and preaching His word, and you know, you see everyday people could come up, talk to us, argue with us, all kind of shit, man. But if we be those men, if we be part of that number in the kingdom, they ain't gonna be able to touch us, man. Let alone see us like that, man. We're gonna be on a completely different level from the average person. You know, especially the heathen running around this motherfucker. I know, you know, Israel as a whole gonna be glorified, but it's orders too.
You know, Solomon made sure everybody had the same pity. So your house is gonna make sure. You go to the doorman, he act out like the king. Like, that's the perfection. Let's all get the same pity. What did David do when they went out to war with the other nations? He made sure even the ones that stayed at home got a piece of the spoils. So that's how decked out and evil the kingdom's gonna be, bro.
And I'm glad you said it that way, because that's a beautiful thought, because they got a job to do too. You gotta stay like it's always about the women. How come we can't go out and all of this stuff? Right? Well, the truth is, you got a job to do at the home. And that's what you're designed to do. Do that job and not bring back the spoils. Of the wars and the labors that we reap out here on the battlefield, so to speak. There's a balance to everything. Everybody, as long as you're in your order and in your job, you know, doing your job, everything fits for everybody, works out for everybody.
And
It's a beautiful point.
David even said that when he went to when he touched his wife and all the people, the Edomites took him. He went and got them, and he said that's exactly why he gave them their portion too, because they have to stay home and make sure our stuff is good. So like, man, bro, brothers is gonna get their blessing. You women that actually stay in the Lord, you gonna get a blessing too, man.
Yeah.
Right. Stop being, don't have that selfish mindset. Me. Man,
When all hell breaks, all that feminism shit is gonna go out the window, right?
yeah.
Even when this dollar, this dollar is starting to hyperinflate, man. These women gonna give up that feminism shit. They gonna become humble.
We're seeing a slight shift,
They ain't gonna take long.
Yeah, already.
I'm tired of being strong.
I'm tired of going to work.
I don't want to cut the grass no more.
Verse 7. Right, 44, verse 7. All these were honored in their generations and were the glory of their times. There be of them that have left a name behind them, that their praises might be reported.
That's that legacy.
Yeah.
You see that? That's better than them MVP, Heisman Trophy, WBC, WBA, IBF, belt title, you know what I'm saying, a Grammy.
Yep. Well, that's just gonna burn up.
Yeah. We ain't gonna be talking about none of that, man. Okay? We're not gonna be talking about LeBron James.
I was just gonna say the LeBron James statue out front of Cleveland or wherever they building them at. Nobody care about that.
Little statues they built that they building over there. Like you had Allen Iverson. He just got him a statue. All that shit is gonna go up in smoke, man. Ain't nobody gonna remember that
You
shit.
just got him an item, right? I was gonna say.
Yeah.
It's a little more.
We don't give a damn about those Kendrick Lamar Grammys and all that BS, man. All right, because the Most High, he's not in awe at men's greatness.
Right.
All right, everything is about glorifying Yahweh Shem Shai, man. And that's what these great men, everything that they did was really in glorification of Yahweh Shem Shai. And their works are being remembered for that. That's where the glory lies, man. Not in every individual man's own greatness. Because the Lord, he made you. You got dudes even in Israel with that attitude. They feel like they should be given accolades right now. They want to sit in the chief seats and the high seats. They want the chiefest titles. You know?
Somebody just was a couple years ago. God said, "Hey man, come on to the Black Conscious Awards, man. I got a trophy for you too."
Oh man.
And he showed up to pick it up.
Yeah.
Get a reward from a side nigga.
Yeah. We wanted to go get that.
The scripture said, let the Lord out.
Yeah, exactly.
This is Sirach 41, in the verse 12 in the GNT. It says, protect your reputation. It will outlive you and last longer than 1,000 treasures of gold.
Oh my goodness.
A good life lasts only so long, but a good reputation will last forever.
Seven, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Because that's what's going the uncorruptible crown, that's what's going to come with you. All right, you leaving that legacy behind us of what? Your faithfulness, your obedience to the Heavenly Mother, man. When we read about the faith of Abraham, hey, this was prior to the Promised Land, before we even got into the land of Canaan. That man had to leave the land of his own nativity, man. He took that long journey. His parents, his father died, his brothers died, but he still made that journey, man, because of faith.
He left all his wealth behind.
He left all his wealth. The Lord was about to have him sacrifice his own son, and he was still obedient, man. Those are the things to look upon. That's what the Lord, that's the Lord sees that. That's praiseworthy to him. You know? Bring that again.
This is Sirach 41 in the GNT, verse 12. It says, protect your reputation. It will outlive you and lasts longer than 1,000 treasures of gold. A good
Hey, like,
life